Hey everybody, we had some breaking news this late night. I was on stream reacting to it, and I'll provide the link for that for a more full 2-hour length video you can find exactly when we started talking about this. Marvel fires back over X-Men 97 creator's claim that he was stripped of Season 2 credit, cites there was egregious behavior after an investigation. So, just to rewind, and thankfully, this article covers it all, and we'll do it in order. They'll start by telling us what Beau DeMayo tweeted, and it was this image. Let me click on it there, and there you go. This image, and Beau DeMayo says, "Firstly, I'm so grateful to have worked on X-Men 97, collaborating with some amazingly talented folks. Creating this revival was a dream come true to support blah 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 blah." And then he says, "Above is an X-Men fan art I posted on Instagram for Gay Pride in June, on June 13. Marvel sent a letter On June 13, Marvel sent a letter notifying me that they'd stripped my Season 2 credits due to this post. Sadly, this is the latest in a troubling pattern I suffered through while working on X-Men 97 and Blade. I'll have more to say soon, but to take a step back from social media, find a safer space for me to be out, proud and nerdy. Stay tuned." He says nothing since that. So this image here, this was it. This was breaking point. This was, "You're not going to be in Season 2. He threw it out. And he tweeted this one. This was on 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:10 p.m. They responded right quick. So let's go back to the Hollywood Reporter. And they didn't take very long, bro. It felt like they were prepared for this. They had break glass in case of emergency. And this article came out when? On 8:41 p.m. That's Pacific. So that would mean that 11:41 for me. Real quickly, not even 3 hours until this. It says, 5 months after Marvel Studios fired Beau DeMayo for mysterious reasons, the writer claimed Thursday he no longer will get credit on the second season of Disney Plus, which he completed work on before his exit. Yeah, that's BS. You worked on it, right? DeMayo made the claim on social media, saying it's part of a troubling pattern. Marvel shot back soon after, and in a statement to Hollywood Reporter, gave insight into his firing, saying it occurred after an internal investigation revealed egregious findings. So one thing that sticks out to me is that Marvel gave a statement. Not, "We're going to hide behind an anonymous source." So they gave a statement. That's what I thought initially. But notice, Aaron Couch writes this, Boris Kitt writes this. One of them got the statement. Maybe it was Aaron. Boris got the anonymous sources that they're going to cite here in this article. Keep that in mind. That's why there's 2 writers on this thing that took really quickly, 3 hours to create an article. He says above is X-Men art. Yeah, we just read that stuff. Sadly, this is the latest in troubling pattern. Marvel responded by saying, Beau DeMayo. Marvel responded by saying Beau DeMayo's behavior was the cause of his firing and for him losing his credits. Mr. DeMayo, this is the statement, everybody, was terminated in March following an internal investigation. Just a reminder, X-Men 97 was released in March. He was terminated 2 weeks before the show. He already done it. He got credit for it. So that's what the Marvel spokesperson said in a statement. Given the egregious nature of the findings, so following an let me start over. Mr. DeMayo was terminated in March following an internal investigation, said a Marvel spokesperson. Given the egregious nature of the findings, we severed ties with him immediately, and he has no further affiliation with Marvel. What was so egregious? You did an investigation? Let us know. Sources say that following his exit, an agreement was reached between the 2 parties over the issue of tweeting about the show. See, now it's sources. Bro, you just had the spokesperson. Now you're getting sources. That's why there's 2 writers on this article. Something that DeMayo had continued to occasionally do. What was he continuing to occasionally do? Tweeting? In light of the breaches, his credit for Season 2 was removed. He can't do that. While no details of the cause of the termination or the internal reviews have surfaced, sources say it involved sexual misconduct. Not harassment, not it involved assault. We don't know what this is. Could this have been a consensual relationship between he, the showrunner, and someone who would be working for him, and that was misconduct? Bro, that would be all? Really? Was it inappropriate photos that he took using the IP? Because that could be considered misconduct and sexual. What did he do wrong? DeMayo did not immediately return a request for comment. Bro, he just tweeted that 3 hours ago. That's BS. When was he supposed to respond? You probably sent him the email, and you're like, it's been 5 minutes. He hasn't responded while he's typing something up. We don't know that. That shouldn't be in the article. You should say, we reached out to DeMayo, but we hit enter so quickly, so he hadn't had enough chances. He may be asleep. DeMayo was an avid social media user during his tenure at Marvel, sharing X-Men tidbits as well as shirtless pics of himself and even running a non-explicit OnlyFans account. And that's probably what it was. He did something on OnlyFans related to the Marvel brand. That's probably all it is. This all led to the LGBTQ publication Out to declare him the sexy gay Marvel writer and showrunner to know. On the surface, the notion that Marvel would strip DeMayo of a credit due to social media posts would stretch credulity. As outside observers note, the gay pride illustration is similar to any number of posts he made while employed at Marvel. And fired Marvel executive Victoria Alonso retained credit on the projects she previously worked on following her exit. She signed an NDA. But the reveal of an internal investigation points to deeper causes. That's what they want us to think. You guys, there was an internal investigation. I'm not you, Hollywood Reporter, whether this was Boris or Austin. Which one of you? Aaron? What was your name? Your name was Aaron Couch or Boris Kit? I'm not one of you guys. Oh, there was an internal investigation. Who cares? You know how many companies investigate internally? This is big news. We're at a stalemate, but this was something. This was something of a story. Big day. Beau DeMayo, from what I am looking at, didn't do anything wrong. Didn't do anything worthy of being fired. All you did was you got that little photo up, or the image that somebody drew up. You look like you're a Cyclops. Was that really all that it was? Or is he doing like a Gina Carano where she's pretending beep bop boop is what got her fired when it was really the post about what happened in the 40s? Because it couldn't have been beep bop boop. Now, she was reprimanded for beep bop boop, so she has a case there when it comes to taking them to court for that stuff. For the beep bop boop. The bops. Boom bop. Listen, look, on the side of the screen here, you can see me reacting to this news, reading this article, chatting it up with Darius and chatting it up with Marcus. That's called the Pantheon Podcast. Check it out. I've been chill, and thank you for coming.